defense, then Charlo-Golovkin winner. It's the first story.
No shit, Sherlock, and that was a real story this week. That was a real. When I copied and pasted the link, that must have went to this October 3rd one. But dude, they really did grant him a defense. Look at who he's fighting. Saul Alvarez is moving up to the super middleweight division and fighting Rocky Fielding on December.
I've heard this a couple of times. The Rocky Fielding.
Yeah.
But you have two links. Look at your stories. You have two links.
I know. No, that's boxing scene's got something going on. Sorry about that, Lee. No, that was a real story this week that they said. Now, Lee.
Dear Slim, I'm confused.
I know.
Stories make no sense. Andrew's probably off his medication. He's so concerned about the Raiders that he's not spending any time talking about boxing. You know what?
No.
My heart is racing and pacing and racing and pacing, and I threw up spaghetti again. What?
Hey, listen.
Who the fuck is Rocky Laporte? Isn't he the guy who
Rocky
does the tech
Fielding? Listen, I didn't know.
By the way, that's a really funny joke for people who know who Rocky Laporte is, like a comedian, I think.
Juan Laporte fought Chavez, didn't he? That was a good fight.
Canelo Alvarez has agreed to make his long-awaited return to Madison Square Garden. Do you want me to do it as Stan?
Hey.
The Mexican superstar announced Friday afternoon that he will move up to super middleweight because he's afraid. I guarantee he's going to drop these belts, Andrew. He's going to fucking drop these belts. He's going to drop these belts and never fight Triple G again. I am calling it right now. Hold on. I'll even do it as a song. Dear Slim, my name is Canelo. I don't want to fight Triple G no more. I don't like the decisions. I got one, and I lost the fight. How am I expected to win the fight? I keep slamming steroids and getting caught. I get no respect. I'm your biggest fan, Canelo. That's the truth, dude. He's going to drop these belts. He's dropping. I'm telling everybody I'm calling my shot in the yard. Because this is a fucking Oscar thing. The whole dropping belts and ducking fights. Oscar is a fighter ducking. Got to keep Canelo healthy. Oh, he's the man. He's like, Oscar does crazy ass shit. Like, he's just literally, Canelo's the man, but we're going up to super middleweight where there isn't anybody to fight. Who's the biggest fight in super middleweight, Andrew?
It is Triple G, but hold on. I didn't expect them to do a trilogy back to back to back. There's no reason for it.
I get that,
okay?
But there's not. I'm going to say
what is
no
upsetting.
Way he's fighting Triple G. No way.
What?
Go ahead.
What is upsetting? Charlo is the mandatory challenger. Mandatory. They've already stated that. So how is it?
Right.
If he's already the mandatory, he now has another eliminator. So what the fuck's mandatory mean?
No, it's all about Oscar paying off his godfather.
This is a duck job.
It is a duck job. But I keep saying it.
This is not good.
Nobody wants to fight Gennady still. Like, he's been exposed to be a fairly one-dimensional fighter if you come forward. Like, I think the Charlo fight's a good fight, but I think Charlo's going to get knocked the fuck out. Because Charlo hasn't fought anybody.
He hasn't fought anyone like this, yeah. No,
He's
I
going to
agree
get
with that.
fucked up by Golovkin, and that's just going to make Golovkin a bigger star, and that's why Charlo's losing his fucking mind. Charlo thinks he's due the fight with Canelo. Canelo doesn't want to fight anybody, right? Because Oscar can make more money making bullshit fights. Look, this is why boxing is fucked up, Andrew. Legit. We're looking at it happen right here. I'm going to tell you guys all the future. Canelo's not going to fight anybody. Oscar's going to milk it as long as he can until he gets some kind of ESPN or Showtime deal for Canelo. Because there's no more HBO, so nobody's going to be paying for the Canelo bullshit. So if he goes to Showtime, he's got to get involved in that Charlo thing. Showtime's not going to tolerate that shit.
They're saying also Dazin, and I believe Rocky Fielding.
Okay, so
he's
going to get involved with Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn makes his fighters fight real guys.
Well, this first one isn't, and Eddie Hearn had a card last night where we seen Tomasz Adamek fight Baby Miller.
Okay, let's be honest. Outside of Canelo fighting Jesse Vargas, right? I feel like that's the future I'm in. I feel like I'm in a world where I'm going to see Jesse Vargas versus Canelo.
That's what happened.
By the way, that's not that crazy a sentence.
It's not, because we've seen it in recent times, Lee. That's what kind of messed up.
Or here's another one. Wait, let me make another great fucking bullshit Oscar / where Canelo's not fighting anybody. I'm going to go get Robert Guerrero and inflate him up another 10 or 15 pounds and make him fight Triple G.
He actually did they all moved up. Adrian Broner. Adrian Broner.
The problem, Broner just needs to go take his ass whipped. Somebody's got to knock his shit out. I would pay money to see Canelo and Broner.
But he didn't belong at the welterweight division, yet he moved up to try to get that Floyd Mayweather check. It looks like he's still in the runnings for a Floyd Mayweather check, even though he came out and said he wants $100 million, Lee.
Dear Stan.
Yep.
Golovkin not happy with WBC's decision. Gee, really?
Wait, and then let's go to Rocky Fielding. Why are you passing up Canelo's next fight?
Okay, what do you know about Rocky Fielding without go? Wait, hold on. You are not allowed to look it up.
No, I went to BoxRec. No, bullshit.
Oh, that's bullshit.
Oh, he fucking sucks. Come on, who is this guy? Rocky Fielding.
He's nobody. He's not even a top 10. He's not even in the top 10. Like, I don't even know how they... Okay! It's a bunch of fucking mental retards. All right, by the way, I'm going to say the word retard here, and I mean it in the truest sense of the word, so don't send any emails or texts or anything. But let's be honest, the WBC is literally filled with special need kids walking around going, okay, let's put Canelo in with, I don't know, how about Rocky whatever? What are you guys shitting me? Who's going to pay for this? And Oscar's probably, his dick is all hard. He's like, oh, I can get this on Showtime.
He's 31.
Slim. My name is Oscar. And I just want to milk my Canelo cow as long as I can so that I can go get drunk in Pasadena. Signed, your biggest fan, Oscar. That's true. Like, this is bullshit, Andrew. That's bullshit. WBC hard at work again. Bullshit.
In 2015, he fought the number 1 rated super middleweight right now, Callum Smith. That's the only real... He has that man and Brian Vera on his record, Lee. These are the only 2 names I really recognize out of his record, right? And Brian Vera, he stopped in 2 rounds, 2015. So, okay, good. Gets a title shot at the WBC silver super middleweight title. He was knocked out in 1 round by Callum Smith. Yep. And then he goes back to fighting nobodies, right. And now you get Saul Alvarez.
Right.
What is the this is a duck job. This is a total duck job by De La Hoya. Look, I've always put it out there. Canelo fights.
Listen, Canelo trained for like 47 years, and he's fucking rad, What are you talking about?
Oh.
Listen, Andrew. You don't know shit. What do I got to do? I threw 300 punches in the ring. Like, why don't I get the respect? Why does my fighter not get the respect, Andrew? Okay, I know what I'll do. I'll make him fight a nobody and knock him out in 12 seconds. Now, here's the worst thing that can happen. This fight goes the distance. Like, this could backfire in Canelo's face.
It probably already has. I think the name Rocky Fielding backfired in their face. Hello? Everyone's giving him shit.
Somehow, in Oscar's mind, he's sitting behind some kind of desk, right?
How much money did Suleiman get to make a mandatory and an eliminator?
Easy. Fuck. You know what, Andrew? I am tired of your cynicism about the Suleimans being corrupt. But I did write a song about it. Dear Slim, my name is a boxing fan. I have for years watched the WBC pass along in some kind of weird monarchy. That doesn't really rhyme with anything, Slim. But they just basically made up this belt, and it went from dad to son, and they're corrupt, and they do nothing but take money, and fighters duck people and then put their belts in the trash, and and nobody really cares about the WBC, and then they knitted one and gave it away at the last fight. What the fuck? Besides your biggest fan, the boxing fan. How'd I do?
Very good.
Dude, it's bullshit. What?
Required mandatory.
Why are we surprised by the WBC anymore?
Required by law or rule. Necessary. Essential.
My God. Did you really type in?
Oh, yeah, I'm just trying to tell him, like, I thought I knew what the word meant, Lee.
I'm looking at celebrity nudes. There are way better things to occupy time with.
Fuck. No, because you got to call it what it is. This one's bad. This one's bad. Rocky Fielding. Lee, I wanted to tell you, we've been talking since 2006, bro. Like, yeah, we don't hit all of the fights. I get that. But to sit here and say that we have never brought up Rocky Fielding's name, not once on this fucking show, and now he's fighting the number, 2, 3 fighter in the world? What gave him that? When you have a mandatory that you've already put off. That's how he got the rematch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. Bad one. Bad one on De La Hoya.
Remarkably, Golovkin.
HBO got out at the right
WBC. You know what? HBO's looking smarter and smarter by the minute by getting out of boxing.
Go ahead.
Golovkin not happy with the WBC's decision. What? I'm so shocked. I don't even need to read the story that Golovkin's pissed off that, Oscar's uncle
I'm going to be honest with
having
you.
And I'm sure Canelo is somehow related to Suleiman, right? I'm sure they are.
Oh my gosh.
Everybody seems to be connected to the jizz of the Suleimans. Yeah.
Hey, what's he say? Just give me the quote of Golovkin. All right.
Well, I don't do a very good triple. Golovkin feels...
He talks like Kermit the Frog.
He does talk, but Tom Loeffler did all the talking, so it doesn't matter.
Oh. All right.
Golovkin feels left out, and I'm very sorry about that. I just read a message from him. It said, "Dear Slim, you have to understand that boxing is a stage." You have to understand that boxing is a stage. If the fight is very good, then another is demanded. But they had a war, and I do not think it's something that should happen immediately. There was a message from Tom Loeffler from his promoter. The message is not negative, simply that they are expected... Oh, Suleiman said this. Oh, you are so full of shit, Suleiman. You are so full of shit. That is not what they said. I got this all wrong. Suleiman, you are so... Okay, so Suleiman said this. Golovkin feels left out, and I'm very sorry about that. You might as well just say Golovkin feels left out, so fuck you. Yeah. Wait, do you want me to read this the way that Suleiman really probably responded? Golovkin feels left out, and you know what? Fuck him, it's my belt. I just read a message from him, and I have to explain to him because he's stupid. Fighting is a stage, and the fight they were in was very good. Then another is demanded, and I want to make as much money as I fucking can because I'm a fat fuck like my dad. But they had a war, and I don't think it's something that should happen immediately. You know why? Because I can milk it for a few 100,000 or million more. There was a message from Tom Loeffler, his promoter. The message is not negative, simply that they expected that we would have voted for a direct rematch. And I said, fuck you, Tom. I'll do what I want. It's my belt. I would love to believe that he's like some crazy drug czar with his belts. It's my belt. Kill them all.
Oh, he acts like it. He made a mandatory another title eliminator. Fuck.
Suleiman.
He's all. What rules? What rules are you talking about? Mandatory.
We don't need no stinking rules.
Yeah, scratch that out. Make him a silver champion. Don't even call him mandatory anymore.
I'll knit you a belt. Hey.
Yeah.
I'll knit you a belt.
I wonder if he sends him a jewel belt in the mail. Sorry about that.
Here you go. I crocheted you a fucking belt. That crocheted belt was too much, man.
I had some Indians
crocheted. I had some fucking Indians knit a belt for this fight. I didn't want to spend any money on a real belt because, like, really, the winner wasn't going to fight this dude again.
Yeah,
I know you guys are all thinking we're going to do the third fight. Yeah, that'll probably be the really expensive belt. So we just knitted a fucking belt for this fight.